Hello everyone, I am back with another video. If you're joining me again, welcome back, and if it's your first time, thanks for checking my channel out. Before we get into this, I want to give everyone a heads up. I do know that my videos are a little dark, but I do have a bright ass light on the way that will hopefully alleviate the problem. So let's get to the crafting. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made the bag charms pictured here. I made these for my niece's first recital. I had to be an awesome aunt and bring a congratulatory gift. When I started looking around and seeing the options out there on the internet, Amazon of course, I just wasn't satisfied with how much people were charging for handmade items when I figured I could probably put something very similar together myself. So where we're beginning is with using contact paper as a transfer for vinyl images that I have cut with my Cricut. I've already weeded these images out. If you want to find a tutorial on how to use the Cricut to cut vinyl, there's 1,000 out there, which is why I didn't do a tutorial on that. But if you don't have a Cricut or some other vinyl cutting machine, I'm pretty sure you could probably find pre-cut vinyl images to purchase. But what I did was I smoothed the contact paper over the vinyl, making sure to get it good and flush, and then you want to peel very, very slowly and at a good tight angle, because that's going to help the contact paper pull the image out. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your image. I have a little dancer for my girlies, and then I centered it in the middle of the acrylic circle. It's a clear acrylic disc. That's what they're called on Amazon. Y'all knew I was going to go to Amazon for something. But I centered the image, and I used my scraper, my Cricut scraper, to make sure that it's good and adhered to the disc. And then off comes the contact paper, and there you have your very first layer. Now for the second layer, I've chosen to do the girls' names, so it's very much customized, very much their own thing. I even asked their mom what colors they like best. This one is for their friend because their mom said that she had to have one as well. And again, awesome aunt, so I took care of everybody. I centered the names over the dancer. That way we've got some layering, a little bit of dimension going on. Use the scraper again to make sure that they're good and adhered. And then off comes the contact paper. Very slowly. I hate when my contact paper sticks to the letters and then I have to put the little letter back on by hand. Such a pain. But I think that came out really well. I'm very happy with the layering. The next thing I did was a layer of sealant, and I had Mod Podge on hand, so that's what I used. I'm sure there may be a different kind of sealant that might work better, but this worked really well. I, however, did notice that I used too much. At the end, you can see the streaks on it since it's clear acrylic disc, but I think that could be fixed just by using a little paintbrush and making a much thinner coat. But I think this is going to work better for the for the girls. It'll be a little more durable, and hopefully they won't be able to scratch the vinyl off. So we're back to Gracie's with this, and this is what it looks like after the Mod Podge is dried. Not bad, and like I said, you can't really see the streaks until you have the backing off, and it's just the clear vinyl disc. So I wanted to add jewels, so I took this Craft Bond and just add a little sparkle, a little fun. I wanted these to look really girly. With this Craft Bond, you have to make sure you use just a teeny tiny bit, or it's going to smear and go everywhere. I found that holding the disc at an angle as I put the glue on, I even still use a little too much there, but that gave me more control as to how much was coming out. It also bubbled a little when it came out, so I would have to pop the bubbles and then get the glue out. Again, something with an even, there may be a better product. Something with a smaller tip would probably help. but I made this work, and it held really well. Granted, I haven't checked in with the girls to see if they're still together because this recital was probably a week or two ago. So I should probably check in with their mom and make sure that these things are still holding up. But the hold on the craft bond seemed pretty good by the time it all dried and I took it to the girls. So I guess we'll see if it hangs on, and that's what it looks like once you get, okay, a little blurry, but once I put the jewels on, that's how it looks. The last step after everything dried was to attach the clasp. This little lobster clasp seems pretty heavy duty, and I think it's going to hold up well on dance bags or backpacks or whatever. This one, again, a switched bag, that was Breeze. It was done the earliest, so I used it for the final product. The one thing I guess I still don't really understand why they put this backing on, and maybe it was to keep them from sticking. I really don't know. It baffled me, but I got it scraped off, and it was kind of a pain. I don't know. Luckily, it did come all the way off, and if you look real closely, you can kind of see the streaks from the Mod Podge. Kinda, but like I said, it really doesn't look that bad. But when I look at the projects I've made, all I ever see are errors. It just slid it's like a keychain clasp. You have to kind of pry it open and then put it on. At least that way, very slim chance of it breaking off. And then there's the final project. Just a cute little bag for a little girl. Great recital gift. At least I think so. Thank you for checking out my video, and I hope you found some information that could help you. The items that I used in the video are linked in the information box, and if you like these videos, just subscribe because there's going to be plenty more projects, hauls, all kinds of stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye!